Hello, everybody. My name is Kai with Addmi Point of Sale, and today I'm going to be running through how to create an event, add some tickets for both an RSVP and a ticketed event. So here we are on our store homepage. If you would like to create an event, we will come down to tickets and click on events. Now, yours might look a little bit different than mine here because I've got some events that have been already created. Some of these have been for testing. And then we can also view any reoccurring or past events, which we'll get into in just a minute. So to create a new event, we'll just click this yellow or orangish new event button. It'll give us an option whether we wanted to do a ticketed event, which is where we're going to sell tickets, or if we wanted to do an RSVP and free event, which would be collecting and managing your RSVPs, essentially a free event. So for the sake of the example, we'll just do a ticketed event here, but they function, fairly similar here. So we'll click next. The first thing we're going to do is enter an event title. So maybe we'll do a wine tasting. If we wanted to, we could choose an image to upload. So you come over to your photos or your images and upload one in there. We also can enter a location. So maybe we'll do Napa Valley, California. And we can add a time or different dates that this event is going to repeat. So if we wanted to do a reoccurring event, which would be maybe every week on Monday, we're going to have this event, or we can create a custom timeline for when this event is going to continue, or we can just choose does not repeat because it's not a repeating event. Next, we have the options to create some event details in here. So if you wanted to add a YouTube video, if you had a YouTube account, you would come over to your YouTube, you would hit share, and then you would copy this last after the slash. And you would, copy this and then paste it into here, and that's your video ID. But by no means do you have to do that. Next, we can select a category for our event. So maybe, this one would be food and drink, and we could create some keywords. So maybe hashtag wine, hashtag Cali, whatever you wanted to input in there. If you don't want to show an attendee list, you don't have to. But if you wanted to, you can show some information about your attendees. So about this event, it's going to be a fun event. That's where you would put your event description. You can add a schedule. So, if you had some sort of, wine event schedule, we can reset our time and date, add a time and date, put a location and a description. And we'd be able to create our schedule here, adding a new schedule item from 1 to 2:30. Maybe we do a new schedule item from 2 to 2:30. That's similar. So we'd be able to do that in here. Next, if we wanted to remove that, we can just delete the tab. We can also add any speakers. So if we wanted to add maybe a guest speaker or someone who's going to be performing at your event, you can add that there. But we also do have the functionality to be able to add sponsors. All right. Next up, we have the ticketing. So this is where you're going to create all of your tickets. So if you wanted to set any ticket limits or delay ticket sales, those are options that you can create. If we just wanted to do a general admission ticket for $150, we could do that. If we wanted to provide early bird pricing for $120, and the early bird date and time end time we're going to be able to select here. Now, membership pricing, this gets into some other features that we have at Addmi. But if you do host memberships, we do have the ability to add in member pricing, put a description, and we can limit the amount of tickets per transaction. We can also create a total ticket limit for just this ticket. So maybe we'll want to do 25. If we wanted to assign any custom fields, we could do so here. We can also add another ticket. Maybe this is the plus ticket. And instead of $150, it's $210. Once again, we have those same settings that we can create there. Next up, ticket holder info. Obviously, if we want to collect any information, we can collect that here. So we can set any of these settings here. And then we have our options page. So adding event add-ons could be maybe with your event, you're going to provide a free wine glass or a free towel that people can add if they would like, or you can assign a cost with them. So if you wanted to do maybe a discounted wine glass for $20, you can do that. You can do an event group that gets into some features, some more advanced features. If you have any questions, once again, please feel free to reach out to us, at our support at addmi.com. Pricing, want to charge tax, passing on the Addmi fee, and passing on the processing fee is also an option here. And then if we want to make our event public and private. Now, a lot of people ask the difference between these. Public, your event will show up on your Addmi events page. Private events will not. So, we would just leave that event as private. We can create a custom event message. So enjoy the wine. That'll appear on your ticket. And then next we have our summary. Then we can go ahead and publish this event as a private event. So that's essentially what this would look like. Now we have a few different options from this page. We can close our ticketing, cancel the event, preview the event, download an event QR code, send an email to our event attendees, view any attendees that we have, and edit or see who's purchased our event add-ons. So we were on this events page. Now we're going to come down to event settings. This is just where you can have some more and create some more settings for your events. So notification emails, if somebody has a question, it's going to link this email on the ticket so people can email you if they have any questions. Event page display. So maybe if you want it to appear on a list or on a calendar, you can have any contact forms, customer email searches, adding terms and conditions for your memberships, marketing tracking. This is what we were talking a little bit about: event groups, sharing events, global promo codes, add-ons, all kinds of stuff that we have in this event settings page. So I hope this helps you creating some of your events. Obviously, if you have any questions or would like to schedule a one-on-one demo or consultation, you can do so. You can reach out to our support team at support@addmi.com. And you can reach out to our sales or any of our departments by using the email info@addmi.com.